Welcome, everybody, back to Nine's Corner. I hope you're doing well. What a day. What a crazy day. Okay, before we even start, let me just say, here's our candle lit for each and every one of us. I want to take the moment to say thank you to all the people that are out keeping our society going while we're all shut down. To the grocery store people, to the janitors, to the nurses and doctors and everything in between. I have my sister who's a nurse that's out on the front lines. I have my son who works at the grocery store. You know, we have so many people that are doing the right thing at this time and so much to be grateful for. So I'm just going to go over some of the news of the day to kind of just put things in perspective, because I feel such a huge feeling of difference coming. This news day was different than ones before. Now, one, the unfortunate loss of life. It's over 3,000 in the U.S., and they had the highest number of people die in the last 24 hours. So God bless to each and every one of their souls. It's heartbreaking. But Trump is out and he's trying to change the narrative. He is zoning in on realizing that, you know, if he puts out the message that, oh, look, if less than 200 or 250 die, we've done a great job, because he's praying that it's going to come in. And I'm praying it's going to come in to a lot less than that. I would love for the virus to go as quickly as it came. So, you know, but if you watch Fox News, their coverage of his C-19 news task force that they do every day, when Trump went into praising himself about his ratings for these speeches and how it's even bigger than football, Fox News turned off the audio and then went into their version of truth telling about, oh, you know, Trump and them really want to see an end to this and da 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 da. And they knew that he was boasting about it and that wasn't what we needed right now. Fox News, just like we said, they're going to go through a major change because they're scared. They are going to be held responsible for their misinformation. They even have leaked letters that came out from Fox News where they showed Betsy DeVos, you know, the education or non-education minister, because she is awful, awful, awful. Like, even just saying her name gives me the shivers. So they even showed Fox News saying, hey, you know, Betsy, come on, we'll softball you anything. If you don't want to talk about it, we won't, but let's just get... Because they were so, like, Trump was leading the way. So then on top of it, you have Mike Francesca. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. He's a New York sports broadcaster that's of great fame, and he's been a huge Trump fan since the very beginning. And he has now come out and just said, no, there's people dying. This is no longer, I can't support this man. So between that and the Fox News, you can feel the change in the air. We've got media stepping up more. I mean, they're trying to say, hey, use his words against them. You've got, on a sadder note, even just before I came on, they had a 6.5 magnitude in Idaho earthquake. I don't think there was any major damage or anything. They said that, you know, lights were swaying for a good 2 to 3 minutes, even longer. So this was quite the surprise for this day. But I'm telling you, you can feel the tides are changing. And I truly believe, as we've talked about before, guys, that he came in because he mirrored the negativity that was swelling in the world. We have just been on such this trajectory of just going down and down. And it's like everybody's kind of going, what is going on? How did we go from Obama to Donald Trump to now we're fighting this unbelievable pandemic that's already taking enough from us, enough. So we need to do our best to take care of each other, even if the governments aren't going to. But there's a change in the air. So I am asking each and every one of you, and you tell your friends or your family or anybody you feel comfortable, that when you go to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning or whenever it is that you send out any kind of thought or prayer or anything you want to call it, don't say Donald Trump's name. Don't. Because anytime you say his name, we're giving him space and energy that he does not need. And if you're a Trump fan, then forgive me. Do what I'm asking. Say every night, let's pray that what's best for the U.S. happens. We're not wishing any harm on Donald Trump. We're not trying to do anything negative. We're wishing for anything that's good for the U.S. to happen now. Anything good for the U.S. to happen now. Let's make that our mantra. Anything good to the U.S. happen now. And I believe if we can do that, Donald Trump is on his way out. The feelings are changing. Once the Republicans get on board, and they will, it's going to change. I would love for April Fool's Day to be the Donald Trump quit. No, it's April Fool's. Nobody's going to believe him. Yes, he did. So with that, I thought, let's have a quick look and see how is Donald Trump feeling. I want to know how Donald Trump is feeling emotionally. How is Donald Trump feeling physically? What is his day ending like today? Because I think if you look at the news conference, I mean, he was out there for a long time. His lip was literally sweating, and he looked like he was getting affected. So I want to look and see. And then let's look into April 1st for him too. Let's pull a card for that. So we could just see what's tomorrow and April 1st going to bring. And I will say, that song by David Bowie and Queen, Under Pressure, that's what he's going through right now. So let's just have a quick look. Oh, gosh. Okay. So emotionally, he's having a really difficult time because, like we've said before in other videos, as much as he loves money and as much as he loves power, his insecurity is that he so desperately wants people to like him. That's why he lies. It's because he so desperately wants to tell you anything that will make you like him. That is how he operates. This is saying he is starting to see the situation. The hangman is seeing the situation from a different point of view. I think he's getting exhausted. I think that this is also showing you that the enormity of the situation is befalling him. And this is zapping him of energy, not just mental energy, because he doesn't have that much mental energy to take, but his physical energy. Like when people start saying, no, this is not okay, that will hurt his ego like you would not believe. Going forward, we have the Hierophant. So there has been a change in the air. More people are going to keep him accountable. There's more people going to start raising their hand and saying, hold on now, why are we seeing body bags when we're the USA? People are going to start to rise up. The end is, for April 1st, is the Ten of Wands. He has such a heavy, heavy load on his back. People are starting to put the responsibility where it belongs, on Donald Trump. But this is also telling me of a major upcoming change. Major changes coming. So let's just clarify the major changes. The major changes. What is the Ten of Wands all about? What is the Ten of Wands all about? Okay. Let me just move my cards. The Ten of Wands. I've got the Five of Pentacles. So we're looking at loss here, defeat here. Donald Trump is losing his confidence. Donald Trump is no longer, he's no longer feeling, he's weakening. His emotional confidence stance is weakening. And then I got Justice. Justice, there's going to be a weighing out. There's going to be a balancing of the situation. Donald Trump is going to have to open his eyes and realize the weight of his words, the weight of his actions, and what he has done. This is no longer about him and his political. This is lives being lost, and he is going to be held to justice. I just wish he would just get up and leave. Because this is crazy. This is no longer acceptable. This is no longer a joke or he's just this silly man. This is harmful and hurting. Okay. I'm literally, it's just until that man walks away, and I would love to see him walk away today, which I'm obviously just going to have to say, is he walking away today? Because I do this all the time. I torture myself over it. We're going to have to keep a daily account on him and see what's happening, because it's just so much news happens in the one moment, you know? A lot of quick things, quick actions. We can do this. We can defend it. We're all going to defend it at different stages. This is the coronavirus. This is the darkness. But we all, as a people, from the ground up, can make a difference. Stay home if you can. And God bless you if you're out and you're working and you have no other choice. I'm sending so many positive thoughts and prayers, and the emotion that I feel for you is truly unwavering. So I'm going to switch out my cards because those are Donald Trump cards, and I literally am going to cleanse these before I use them with anybody else. So I'm going to do a quick reading on Melania Trump. But first, hello, bonjour, hola, ni hao, ciao, guten Tag, namaste, what at? Now, I just said 9 ways of saying hello, which means I'm as bilingual as Melania Trump. Guys, look, I had that all written down, by the way. Bonjour. Melania Trump, I looked at her numerology. She's on a life path of 2, birth number of 8. She's a bit of a perfectionist. She wants money. She likes money. Security, comforts are more important to her than true love. Her destiny is a 5 her destiny is a 6, and her soul is an egocentric 1. She has a really good flow of energy with Donald Trump, where he's kind of got that 5 crazy energy. She can bring him down, and because she can really get on his nerves, like she can really give it to him, he finds that intriguing. It's something, because he needs somebody to kind of calm him down, because he gets bored of things over easily. So she's very private. She's very refined. She's very reclusive. She's very judgmental. She's perceptive. She has an eye for beauty, and she has inner strength. She gets really offended with criticism. That's not something she enjoys. But her and Donald Trump, although they do have some numbers that are negative, they have a nice flow. They actually enjoy each other's company in a limited amount of time. It's almost like while he's doing his work and she's living her life and they come together occasionally, they make a great couple. But since he has become president, their relationship has been harsh. The sex has not been happening, and that is in their numbers. And everybody says, oh, free Melania. She's a good match for him. She believes in a lot of the same things. Appreciate she's not a born USA Western person. She has a lot of old-fashioned views that are very much in line with Donald Trump. So I just thought we'd have a quick look at her, see how their path is going to go, because I think, yes, because when she comes into her 50s, that's when her life changes and she has to come into her own in order for her to fulfill her destiny. But she also feels very needful to fulfill anything that she has said. So she's not ready to walk away from Donald. She wants her son to have a father. So I just thought, let's have a quick look into her for the next 6 months, because that would bring us up even to election time. Because I think if he got elected again, she'd cry just as hard as the rest of us. Oh my God, what a sin. So we'll just have a quick look at her. Huh. So you know what? She's there, and she is not just supporting Donald Trump. She is lifting him up and giving him guidance. As much as everybody says she's not there, she is. Going across this is she feels like, ugh, my life has been interrupted. And that she's waiting for her time to pass. It's all about the amount of money. It's all about the life that she likes to lead. It's almost like she has a little brains, a little beauty, a little bit of this. She has a little bit of sophistication, but it's all an illusion. Her being able to speak several languages, she might be able to speak 2 or 3 and maybe know a little conversation. And a lot of them, she was a model. She modeled around the world. She met a lot of people. But she's just as delusional, and lying as Donald Trump. Underneath it all, she's stressed, she's weighed down, and she is not enjoying this at all. Right now, she's trying to balance out what Donald Trump needs, and not in a physical way. I mean, in a support him kind of way, because as much as everybody says they don't have a relationship, they do. It might not be a conventional relationship, but she will stick it out with him. And I would say she'll probably stick it out with him longer than even till he's gone. Walking away. Will they walk away? Whatever's coming, it's going to be moving really, really fast. Her worry is about the details. She knows more than we think she does. She knows about some of the small details. She's not as naive as everybody gives her credit for being. She's really not. Oh my goodness. End result. Walking away to calmer waters. Look. They are going to have to walk away at some point, and some point quick, God bless us. But this is her and her son moving across water, leaving the wavy water to a better decision. I just pray. I pray for their health, because this could be the balancing out of health issues as well, things that are closer to home. Her feeling upset about something that goes on. This could be something very personal to home, and looking at that. I just want to know, there's 2 ways that this can be interpreted. But do I think she loves Donald Trump? No. Let's just look. Is she going to stay with him long after? Nope. But she will stick it out with him for now, and you might be shocked. She might even stay with him for 6 months or 6 years after, because they're going to be involved in each other's business. There's more to it. Okay, guys. So I hope everybody is taking this serious and be strong. Don't let this get to you too much, because we together collectively can get through this. And like I said, please, tonight or whenever you think of it, like, even when you're pooping on the toilet, if that's what reminds you of Donald Trump, to say, Lord, let the U.S. be okay, because that would mean, let the U.S. be okay now, because that would mean goodbye, Donald. So guys, wishing you light for your darkness. Hoping everybody stays safe and keep your eyes open for tomorrow. And I'm also wondering, I'm after hearing a lot of news about Ellen DeGeneres being in the news and everybody saying, oh, she's so mean. So if you'd like for me to do a numerology tarot reading on her, plus something else tomorrow, let me know, because I stick to my politics. I'm kind of a political girl. But I'm more than willing to do anything else, something else, something lighter, if that would suit us. So let me know in the comments below. Please feel free to like, share, and comment. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.